Welcome, listener. You've stumbled upon the Unexpected Podcast. Whether you're meant to be here or not, you might want to prepare yourself for a world of stories you won't hear anywhere else. They are, after all, quite unexpected.
Libraries, a place filled with unlimited knowledge, or so they say. Many humans around the planet go to libraries to check out books for their friends, families, and lovers. But what if libraries aren't a place to read and relax? What if instead they turn out to be nothing more than diabolical death traps? As one poor young woman is about to find out when someone is shushed at this particular library. It's forever. Can she read between the lines, or will she merely end up as a footnote in a murderous plot? I bring to you now the page-turning thriller of DIEbrary.
Phew, what a day. Who knew that putting away books for 8 hours could be such a workout?
Oh, Andrea, I could have told you that. I've been doing it for 40 years. That's how I maintain such a trim figure.
Oh, Mrs. Madden, you're hilarious.
Yeah, well, tell that to my stick-in-the-mud husband.
I certainly will tonight. At dinner. Speaking of which, thank you so much for inviting me over. It'll be nice to have a little night out. I don't really know anyone in this town yet, except you.
Oh, don't mention it. Our pleasure. And don't worry, you'll start making friends here in no time. People in this town tend to keep to themselves. I can't blame them. Lots of inexplicable tragedies have occurred here too. Lots of good and, sometimes not so good people. But once they open up, they're quite wonderful. I think you'll fit in great.
I sure hope so. I've always wanted to be a librarian, and I want to help this small town love reading as much as I do.
Oh, Andrea, you're so sweet. I just know you're going to be a terrific head librarian.
Thanks, Mrs. Madden. I just wish we could work together longer. But as we both know, you're retiring tomorrow.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I've lived in this town my whole life. I'm sure I'll still be in here almost every day, either checking out books or reading to children or, well, maybe even gossiping a bit. Oh, would you look at that? It's 5 minutes to 7, time to start wrapping things up for the night. Oh, say, would you be a dear and go check on the book receptacle? Sometimes people try to bring one in at the end of the day to avoid late fees. They can be quite sneaky around here. Just one of the many things to be on the lookout for as you grow into the role. Now I've got to write out a couple of late fee slips, and then I can give you a ride to my house.
You know you can do that on a computer, right?
Oh, dearie, those newfangled things, I'll never understand those. I'm just set in my ways, especially, as we both know, I'm retiring tomorrow.
Okay, let's see. Looks like we do have a few books to return. Oh, some of my favorites. Oh, War and Peace. Oh, The Great Gatsby. Oh, the Encyclopedia Britannica of Butts. Kind of surprised we carried that one, to be honest. I'll just go return these and... Oh, someone just dropped a book off. Mrs. Madden is right. They are sneaky. Let me add that to the pile. The death of the librarian? I've never heard of that one before. Strange. There's no barcode on it. Where did this come from? Oh no! That's Mrs. Madden! Mrs. Madden, are you okay? Mrs. Madden! Oh, how did all these books fall on you? You're covered in them! All told, there's like 150 books on you. How am I supposed to get you out from under these books? Oh no, she's not breathing. She's dead!
And that's how you found her? Under a giant pile of books. 150 of them, you said.
Give or take a couple, and yeah, I ran over as fast as I could, but I was too late.
And you're sure no one else was in here with you?
Positive. Mr. Reeby was the last one in here, and he left just after 5.
I see. Well, as far as I can tell, what we have here is a bona fide accident.
An accident?
Yeah, big stack of books fell on an old broad and conked her on the head. Happens every day.
I've never heard of that, and I went to school for library science for 8 years. I also have no idea where those books even fell from. She was just at the desk, in the middle of the room, far from any dangerously large stacks of unshelved books.
Yeah, well, I'm a cop. I've seen lots of things in my line of work. We have one guy in our jail who claims a naked pilgrim murdered his family on Thanksgiving.
Wow. I guess it's just so tragic. After all, she was only 1 day away from retirement.
Yeah, well, nobody said being a librarian was a safe job, you know? Nobody.
I've heard people say that before. Quite a few, actually. But I get what you mean. I really do.
All right, I guess that's it. As deputy of this small town, as well as former mayor, current barber, and backup garbage man, I officially deputize you as head librarian.
What? But it's my first day on the job. I can't be head librarian. I'm in way over my head.
Listen, nobody asked for this, okay? A woman died on my watch. You know how that makes me feel? Like a big, dumb, stupid jerk, and that's what. Now, a lot of tough crap happens in this world, and you just have to adapt. Man up and deal with... I'm sorry. I am sorry. Woman up. That was sexist of me to say in 2019, and I apologize. Point is, this small town in the middle of nowhere needs you. Now, place your hand on this Bible and swear that you're the new librarian.
That's not a Bible. That's a copy of The Secret.
I know. Leonard Kulzer checked out the last copy of the Bible. He's had it since 1997.
All right. I swear to accept the role as the head librarian, and I promise that no one will ever die in this library again. And also to check out books to people when they need them. Hey, everybody, be quiet. There are people trying to read. Come on now, stop running. Hey, put that coat rack back, Denny. That is public property. Phyllis, please use a bookmark and stop folding the corners. Wait a second, is that a stink bomb? No, I can't take this. Oh, I tried my best, in fact. Oh, Mrs. Madden, how did you do it? How did you do this for 40 years? I'm just not cut out to be a head librarian. I'm a failure.
Excuse me, miss. I'm trying to find a book.
Oh, okay, sure, Leonard. Let me help you. Do you know the name of it?
Oh, well, no, in fact, I don't.
Okay. Do you have the author's name, maybe?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have that either.
Okay. Well, then how the fuck do you expect me to find it?
Excuse me?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's just the stress of this new head librarian job. It's really getting to me.
Oh, well, can I just read this one?
Let's see. Doesn't look like there's a barcode on this one. And Leonard, it appears you have over $400 in late fees. Mrs. Madden specifically told me not to let you check anything out until you pay.
Oh, never mind. I always hated you librarians anyway.
Yikes, that was pretty rude. I can't believe he left like that. And that a giant flock of crows are now attacking him? Oh no, he's dead! The giant flock of crows killed him! Wait. This book title, Flock of Fear, Murdered by the Murder. Is this for real? Oh, what a day. After this bath, I'm gonna call up Mom and Dad and tell them I'm a failure. If I'm lucky, they'll let me move back in. I can go to dental assistant school just how they wanted. Huh? Who could be at my door at this time of night? This is gonna be rather inconvenient now that I'm wearing nothing but a slightly revealing towel. Hello, who's there?
It's me, Brian. Brian the cop. I need to talk to you about something very important.
Brian, what are you doing here?
I don't think Mrs. Madden's death was an accident. In fact, I know it wasn't.
Wait, you do? Because I think so too.
Yeah, it's... Oh my, I just noticed you're only wearing a towel, and it's slightly revealing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'll go put some clothes on.
No, wait, this is important. We brought in a forensics unit, and they determined that due to the trajectory of the angle, the velocity at which the books drop from the shelf, and the reciprocating motion, there is no possible way they fell on their own.
What are you saying?
Andrea, this was no accident. Someone or someone's killed Mrs. Madden.
Oh my gosh!
Andrea, your towel.
Oh no! I'm completely naked now. I better cover myself.
No. Wait.
Wait? For what? Brian, what do you mean?
Andrea, I love you.
You... do?
Yeah. From the moment I met you. When you first said, I ran over as fast as I could, but it was too late. It was like electricity. Like I was being shocked with a taser gun. To the heart.
I felt it too, Brian. And I love you too.
Let's make love then.
Where? I don't really have any furniture. I just moved here after all.
Over there. On that beanbag chair you probably bought in freshman year of college.
Yes, let's. But be gentle. It's my first time. Ever. Well, except for my high school boyfriend, Darren. And Tim in the Taco Mart bathroom one time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was that one time where I drank too much and played hide and seek with my second cousin Chris, who...
Oh, Say no more. I will be gentle, Andrea, for your first time. Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, Chris, I mean Brian.
Yeah, the cop.
Yes,
Just
it feels so good.
my nightstick. My knees don't go that way.
Yes. Wow. I never knew it could be like that.
Me neither. You're incredible, babe.
I hope this moment lasts forever.
What the f***? What kind of maniac rings a bell at this hour of the evening? I'll go get the door. Hold on. Just to be safe, I better grab my gun.
Who's there?
No one. Just a book.
Let me look at it. Strange. It's called A Bus Full of Flaming Children.
Who would ever write such a horrible thing? Oh my God! That bus, look at it! The kids on the bus are on fire! But not the bus itself?
Just like the book. Did you happen to notice where they placed the adjective?
You're right. The bus isn't on fire. The children are. First I thought it was just poorly phrased wording, but...
I know what you mean. It's so incredibly specific. This can't be a coincidence.
No, I'm pretty sure it can't. What does it all mean?
There's only one place to find out.
Quick, to the library.
Shouldn't we save those kids first?
There's no time.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast will return after a short word from our sponsors.
Bob, I'm home. Wait, what is that?
What do you mean?
That thing over there.
A VCR?
No, that thing next to it.
Oh, the plastic bookshelf?
Yeah, how could you?
What do you mean? I just got it today.
You monster! You know a plastic bookshelf killed my father.
I thought he had, bladder cancer.
Yeah, that he got from a plastic bookshelf.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. I'll just return it. I still got the receipt.
It's too late. Here, sign this.
What is it?
It's divorce papers.
What? Connie, I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Bob. You know, I really thought we had something special. Don't worry. Kids are in the car. I'm taking them with me and starting a new life.
But we never had any kids. I mean, you know I'm impotent. That I'm sensitive about it.
Dim Self-Store. The only thing we promise is that you won't die from bladder cancer if you buy one of our bookshelves.
We now return you to your tale here on the Unexpected Podcast.
Here we are, the public library, a sacred place set up by the world's greatest society for children to learn, homeless people to watch porn, and now, sadly, where people go to die.
If there's anyone in here, show yourself, now!
Hold on, Andrea. We could be falling right into their trap.
I'm not scared of them. In fact, I'm tired of being pushed around. Now gimme that gun.
Okay, here you go. Wait a second. I need this.
Fine. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. Now let's check the computer. I'm sure there has to be something we can use to figure out who's behind this.
Time for some serious research.
Look at this. 9 people in this town died last year in book-related deaths. 1 person drowned in their kitchen sink after reading about sink repair. Look, a teenager bit the big one after reading, "Don't bite this. Dangerous items to put in your mouth." Brian, how can this keep happening?
I just thought it was bad luck. Now, after seeing all this lay out in front of me, I'm starting to feel like a real bad cop. I'm a good barber, but a bad cop. I'll let this town down.
Doesn't matter, because we're gonna stop it, together.
Oh no! Someone turned the lights off. We're gonna die.
Oh my gosh! Look, someone's placed a book right in front of us, but who?
What does it say?
Huh? You can't read it?
I never learned how to read.
What? Well, it says the librarian made love with the cop on a beanbag chair, but can she trust him? Oh my gosh!
What? That's ridiculous. Of course you can trust me.
Brian, I don't know. It's so specific.
Andrea, come on. I love you, remember? In fact, I was waiting for the right moment to do this, but I can't wait any longer.
Why are you getting down on one knee?
Andrea, what's your last name?
Kaplan.
Andrea Kaplan. Will you marry me?
But the book... No, I can't, Brian. This is not the time or the place.
Uh-huh. I see.
Oh no! The lights! Look, another book!
What is it?
Don't marry Brian the cop. He'll kill you. Dead. Oh no! He'll kill me?
books are lies.
Brian, you just shot a book!
I'm sick of this. The killer is in here, and I'm gonna find them. If I can't, then I might as well go back to selling shoes. Now you stay here.
No, don't go there! No! Look at all those books! There's at least 75 of them on Brian, not as many as before, but still a disturbing amount of books are now on his body. Judging by the average weight of a hardcover book, there's anywhere from 100 to 115 pounds crushing him at this very moment.
And now it's time for your final chapter.
Wait, that voice! It's Mrs. Madden!
That's right, Andrea. It was I who was behind it all, and now I'm going to bookend this story with your death.
But I thought you were dead!
Oh, Andrea, so young, so naive. Have you ever even read a book? For you see, it was in a book where I got the idea to fake my death.
But why?
Oh, because this library was all that I have. It was my life. The people in this town need me. It was up to me to punish them for their sins, set them straight with things like late book returns. As far as my retirement, well, let's just say it wasn't voluntary. I was being replaced. After 40 years, I was put out to pasture in favor of a hot, young, sexy librarian who likes to show off her body. You could say it's exactly like the book The Great Gatsby, where Larry Gatsby was replaced as the CEO of his multi-billion-dollar sock factory by a time-traveling communist robot.
Did you actually read that book?
Yes, I've read it. I've read all the books here, all of them. I know how to read, don't you dare question me. It's my no-good husband who doesn't know how to read.
Wait, doesn't know how to read? No, it couldn't be. Brian's your husband?
That's right.
I thought you were dead.
Sorry, Andrea. It was all a trap. I faked a non-fatal amount of books to fall on me to fool you. But I can't let you take my wife's job. I mean, what kind of husband would I be then?
I can't believe it. I loved you.
Sorry, babe. You're just in the wrong town at the wrong time. In the wrong economy. Now, honey, what you say? We drop a stack of books on her. How does 300 of them sound?
Oh, a wonderful idea.
300 books? That would kill me dead.
Of course, you fool.
Get her.
Oh, no!
Just climb that ladder and push those Dostoevskys on her. It's night-night forever.
Brian, no, don't!
All right, don't move, honey. I'd hate to see one of these fall on you.
Just aim carefully and get it over with.
Goodbye, Andrea. This is the final chapter. Books have chapters, right?
No! Hi-ya!
Oh, she elbowed me in the gut. Oh, wait, don't push those books yet. Oh! No! Brian, you fool. You didn't just kill the girl. Now I'm dying too. Both our bodies have been crushed under the weight of these books.
What can I do?
There's not much time, but I have a book in my desk drawer on experimental human surgeries. It was banned years ago. Maybe, just maybe, if you follow closely between the two of us, you can harvest enough organs for one body and save me.
But I don't know how to read.
Oh, shush. Go now. You're running out of time.
Honey, can you hear me?
I can. I'm still alive, Brian. You did it. It's a miracle. But why can't I see?
That's because you have pants covering your face.
Pants? On my face?
Well, between both of your crushed bodies and my poor reading ability, I did what I could, and I sewed you
To my butt.
What? No. No. Oh, what book did you use?
Looks like he screwed up and grabbed the Encyclopedia Britannica of butts. I don't like it any more than you. But in order to survive, we're sharing everything. Forever. And it's best not to think about how we're going to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I can't believe it. This is the rest of my life as a head on a butt.
So we beat on, butts against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Like the stories you hear on The Unexpected? Consider sharing our show with family and friends, along with any strangers you come across. Provide a little something unexpected to someone else's day. You can find and subscribe to our show on iTunes, Google Play, or anywhere else you stream your podcasts. We're on social media, on Unexpected Show on Twitter, and The Unexpected Podcast on Facebook. You can also find out what we're up to on our website, www.theunexpectedpodcast.com. Thank you for listening. Now let's get back to our bone-chilling tale.
It was the best of times. It was the death of times. You know, I used to think Andrea was never going to get ahead in life until she had one sewed to her bottom. It seems she'll now have to spend her life as the butt of every joke. Now let's close this latest chapter. Just don't be late to our next story time. Or the fee could be your head. Your head. Your head. But head.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast is written, produced, and directed by Andrew Soucek and Erik Bergstrom. Each story is somehow a work of fiction, and with the exception of public figures like Tony Danza, any resemblance to persons living or dead is coincidental and unexpected.